Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most transformative books on habits and personal development, Atomic Habits, by James Clear. In this video, we'll explore the key insights from this phenomenal book and discover how to build life-changing habits that stick. So, let's get started. Before we delve into the key insights, let's briefly introduce Atomic Habits. This book, written by James Clear, is a practical guide to understanding how small changes in our habits can lead to remarkable results over time. The term atomic emphasizes the idea of small, fundamental units that can create a powerful impact when consistently applied. In Atomic Habits, James Clear introduces the habit loop, a simple but powerful framework for understanding habits. It consists of 4 stages: cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue triggers the habit, the craving is the desire for the reward, the response is the habit itself, and the reward is what reinforces the habit. 1. Make habits obvious. The first key insight is to make habits obvious. By becoming aware of the cues that trigger our habits, we can design our environment to make the desired behavior more visible. For instance, if you want to read more books, place them on your bedside table, making it easier to pick up a book instead of scrolling through your phone before bedtime. 2. Make habits attractive. The second insight is to make habits attractive. To do this, we need to associate positive emotions with the habits we want to adopt. For example, if you are trying to develop a regular exercise routine, find a form of exercise you enjoy or team up with a workout buddy to make it more enjoyable. James Clear introduces the concept of habit stacking, which involves adding new habits onto existing ones. This strategy leverages the momentum of existing habits to make it easier to build new ones. 3. Habit stacking. The third insight is to use habit stacking effectively. When you pair a new habit with an existing one, you create a seamless flow that increases the likelihood of success. For example, if you want to meditate daily, stack it after brushing your teeth in the morning. James Clear emphasizes the significance of identity when it comes to building lasting habits. By shifting our self-perception, we can create meaningful and lasting changes in our behavior. 4. Embrace identity-based habits. The fourth insight is to embrace identity-based habits. Rather than focusing solely on what you want to achieve, shift your attention to the type of person you want to become. For instance, if you want to be a writer, start by identifying yourself as one and consistently write a few words every day to reinforce this identity. In Atomic Habits, James Clear provides guidance on handling plateaus and setbacks, which are inevitable in any journey of habit formation. 5. The plateau of latent potential. The fifth insight is understanding the plateau of latent potential. This occurs when you put in consistent effort, but the results seem stagnant. It's crucial to stay persistent during this phase, as breakthroughs often come after sustained effort. 6. The 2-minute rule. The sixth insight is the 2-minute rule. When starting a new habit, make it so easy that it takes less than 2 minutes to do. This reduces the friction to get started and makes it more likely for you to follow through. For example, instead of committing to an hour-long workout, start with just 2 minutes of stretching. James Clear provides strategies to ensure habits last for the long term, making them an integral part of our lives. 7. Focus on the process, not the outcome. The seventh insight is to focus on the process rather than the outcome. Results may take time, but if you consistently work on the process, the outcomes will take care of themselves. Trust the process, and the results will follow. 8. Embrace the downhill slope. The eighth insight is to embrace the downhill slope. After putting in the initial effort to establish a habit, it becomes easier over time. You'll experience less resistance and enjoy the process more as the habit becomes ingrained. As we've explored the key insights from Atomic Habits, there are some points that people commonly misunderstand or overlook while reading the book. Let's shed light on these often missed gems. 9. The 1% rule. One frequently misunderstood concept is the 1% rule. James Clear emphasizes the power of tiny improvements, aiming to get just 1% better every day. Some may dismiss this as insignificant, but over time, these small gains compound and lead to substantial progress. Remember, it's about the accumulation of marginal gains that create extraordinary results. 10. Negative habits and the inversion principle. While Atomic Habits primarily focuses on building positive habits, it's essential to recognize the role of negative habits as well. Clear introduces the inversion principle, suggesting that instead of focusing solely on good habits, we should also identify and eliminate negative ones. By breaking detrimental habits, we pave the way for positive changes to take root. Two critical aspects that are sometimes overlooked are the impact of identity and our social environment on habit formation. 11. Changing the narrative. James Clear stresses the importance of changing the narrative we tell ourselves about our abilities. Many people overlook the significance of self-talk in shaping our identity. By challenging limiting beliefs and reinforcing positive affirmations, we can shift our identity in alignment with our desired habits. 12. The influence of peer groups. Our social environment plays a pivotal role in our habits, and this aspect is occasionally missed. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who embody the habits you aspire to adopt can make a substantial difference in your success. On the other hand, being part of a negative peer group can hinder your progress. While Atomic Habits focuses on intrinsic motivation, external accountability is another aspect that some readers might not fully grasp. 13. Harnessing external accountability. Clear acknowledges that external accountability can serve as a powerful tool, especially when starting new habits. This could be in the form of an accountability partner, joining a group challenge, or publicly committing to your goals. Though internal motivation is crucial for long-term habit formation, don't underestimate the value of external support in the initial stages. Lastly, one aspect that deserves attention is understanding the deeper why behind our habits. 14. Discovering the true motivation. While the book emphasizes finding habits that align with your values, readers may sometimes overlook the importance of exploring the underlying motivations. Digging deep to understand why a specific habit is essential to you will enhance your commitment and make the habit more meaningful. As we conclude this summary of Atomic Habits, I hope we've shed light on some of the commonly misunderstood or overlooked insights from this extraordinary book. Remember, developing habits is not a one-size-fits-all process, and it requires self-awareness and experimentation to find what works best for you. If you haven't already, I highly recommend diving into Atomic Habits by James Clear to explore these ideas in depth and unleash your full potential. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might find it valuable. And if you have any other book suggestions or topics you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building those atomic habits for a better, more fulfilling life. Happy reading.